Hello guys, my name is Maria and he is Andres, and today we are going to an interview.
Okay, Marina, thank you so much for this invitation. So let's start.
Okay Andres, if you have been given the chance to choose your own curriculum, what subject would you have included and why?
I would like to add like kind of morphosyntaxis, but in English because we already have it in Spanish. But if we could have that subject in English, we could have developed all related with the grammar because we need to know about all the things that we have in a test because we are like some kind of literature students but Spanish as well as English students. So for that reason I could add that subject that is like morphosyntaxis but in English.
Okay, for the second one, if you have been able to collaborate more with your classmates and projects, how do you think it would have impacted your academic performance?
Okay, so we all have like our knowledge, but when we are like in a group or a team working, we have like or we can develop that skill because you have your own ideas or conceptions about different things, and I already have the same or the difference, but we can share all these things, and we can recreate or to have a new conceptions about the things that we have. So I think.
Okay, for the second one, if you have been able to collaborate more with your classmates at project, how do you think it would have impacted your academic performance?
Okay, so we as students, each one of us have like kind of different conceptions about different things, or for example about the learning of the process about learning. And if we can like be in a group or a team, we can develop our skills just like with sharing our conceptions or ideas, and we can like recreate a new one.
Next, if you have been given more opportunities to present in front of the class, how do you think it would have boosted your confidence?
Okay, so we are like in different semesters because we for different occasions, so we have to be with different persons, so we don't know each other, and for that reason we can be like kind of shy persons in the classroom. So for in this activity we can develop that part. So if we have the opportunity to be on front of all the classmates, we can like be more confident with ourselves, and that we need it because we're gonna be a teacher in the future. And for that reason I think that we need to work this kind of activities.
If you have been provided with more support from your teacher, how do you think it would have affected your motivation to learn?
Well, I think it would be more easy for us because if we if we had like kind of support our teacher, for example, if this teacher tried to do on different subject, but just like having one student per time, like having just like the feedback of what he already did, we can like have more tools about our teacher. For example, if he thinks that we need more like to improve our speaking skill, he can say, okay, you need to try more this. For example, go with yourself or try to download an app in order that you can talk with person that is from, I don't know, United States or another country that is like an speaking English speaking country. And those kind of activities could be really well. We also if you have like kind of um, need more develop the writing skills, the teacher can also have you we can have you a feedback because he already know what you are you need more to try. And so for that reason I think that if we have the feedback by like student and the teachers, just like they themselves, can have more develop our skills.
If you have been offered more flexibility in choosing your elective, what course would you have taken and why?
I would like to choose um, the sign language because I really love languages, and I think this is a good one. But so when you are going to into the portal, so we can enroll all the subjects that you want because of that. And the alternative that we have is the reasoning quantitative. But if you don't like math or you don't like or you're not good in math, you're not gonna be like enjoying this process of studying during this elective.
Okay, thank you so much, Andres. Here, Andrea, and let's start with the first question. Okay. If you have been offered more extracurricular activities, how do you think it would have enriched your overall learning experience?
It will have enriched my overall learning experiences because I will enjoy my whole learning process. Because I will have something different than my whole routine here in university. And I have an example. The last semester I have this subject called Korean, and I think it will make my last semester easier.
Okay. If you have been given the chance to study abroad, how do you think it would have broadened your perspective in your field of study?
It will have opened my perspective of my field of study, that is English, and maybe if I have the opportunity to go to USA, it will improve my listening, my speaking skills, because they are the ones that are going to need if I want to understand and make the other people understand me.
Okay. If you have been required to complete more group projects, how do you think it would have improved your teamwork skill?
It will have improved my teamwork skills because I will be open-minded to hear another one's point of view, and maybe I will be open to hear another ideas, and that made me more sensible to my other team with my other classmates, and it will be like the activity better.
Has of learning experience, how do you think it would have deepened your understanding of the subject matter?
It will have deepened my understanding because I will relate the topics that I'm learning with something that happened to me before, with my own experiences, and I think it's the best way to learn. When you connect subjects and topics with something that you are really related with.
If you have been provided with more personalized feedback in your assignment, how do you think it could have helped you progress academically?
It will have helped my academic progress because I will correct some mistakes that I have been making and that even not decide about it. And if I have a personal feedback, I think it will be better for each student in order to correct some mistakes. And yeah, it will be better my whole process.
Okay, thank you so much, Andrea.
Okay, thank you.